Hello, guys. This is Alex Julian or Aloysius Zaderman here. I give you toast tonight with this Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, and I will get into a subject that would be helpful for a lot of people in the community, especially the kinds of artists and speakers who need some advice on how to promote their works for language purposes. Now, definitely, as you probably already know, language does not always function very well. It does not always function very well. And that is because people have the tendency to give sounds that do not complete transfer to the ears. And the sound waves may be going about in the background where the speaker is, but the sounds are not reaching our ears, and it becomes very apparent because we try to listen to the speaker only to realize it is impossible to listen to the speaker because it is impossible to hear the sounds completely. And definitely, incomplete sounds cause a lot of damage to understanding. And a lot of political science can be corrected by just completing the sounds, so that way we complete our hearing and complete our necessary communications. And I give a toast to you on this with Howdy from the West here in California. And definitely, that is kind of like a pre-subject area before I get on to the real subject. The real subject of this video will be about Wendy's grilled chicken wrap that is available at Wendy's fast food restaurants. But definitely I have to go pre-subject before getting on to the main subject, so that way there's understanding here of where our speeches go and where our listening areas go. I give a toast and with this copper tin, and this is with soda, and if you be quiet for a while, you could hear hissing and fuming in this copper tin. And definitely I am a sodaholic and I enjoy my soda very much. I give a toast, and with celebration of my mom's birthday, even though my mom is not here anymore. So, I think that pre-subject helps with us guiding ourselves to the main subject, because there definitely are people who try to cram too many sounds into their ears. They try to cram too many words into their minds, not realizing that language is not always effective, sounds are not always effective, words are not always effective, and we must have patience and plenty of time and plenty of meditation, plenty of learning capability, so that way we're not stuck with a lot of incomprehensible history of failed music, failed video, and failed literature. Already history is full of way too many instances of, oops, I dropped the ball, oops, I dropped the ball, oops, I dropped the ball. If you know what that idiom means. If you know what that idiom means. That means making mistakes over and over. So, with the Wendy's grilled chicken wrap, what is it that I could say about this chicken wrap? Well, it is a very, very complete sort of product that speaks to the sweet texture of the flour tortilla. It speaks in loud volume with the cheese, the fresh green lettuce, and the hot grilled chicken. And this wrap acts as a counter ego to the classic chicken burrito from Del Taco. And in fact, it can be, in a way, classified as a burrito. Although it is a wrap, because it does have that fold of the tortilla, and it rings in with the ranch dressing, as if to say, hey, look at me, I'm right here. I am a grilled chicken snack wrap, and I am really big. I am twice as big as a McDonald's wrap, and I can complete myself in a combo. It has bigger size in some areas, and it has smaller size in some areas. And compared to the McDonald's wraps, the Wendy's grilled chicken wrap really speaks to the volume of the grilled chicken slop with greatness, and it has such great and grand taste. I give a toast to that. So, well, definitely the grilled chicken snack wrap from Wendy's works better for eating indoors than it does for eating in a car at the drive-thru or in the parking lot unit. To some people, that may be a big deal. But then again, I think it is more responsible of a responsible customer to eat the food inside the restaurant and to wash his hands, use the restroom, get gasoline fuel, and prepare himself better for returning to his trip, for returning to her trip, his or her. And definitely there's a lot of commotion going on in the Golden State of California, and some people are wondering if Wendy's restaurants can stay alive. I think they can stay alive. I think they can stay hip. I think they can stay rocky. Definitely, a lot of Wendy's restaurants do exist in California. And it's likely because of the cheeseburgers, the hamburgers. They do have really good taste, really, really good flavor. It's difficult to tell though if Wendy's hamburgers and cheeseburgers have superior taste to Burger King's hamburgers and cheeseburgers. It does get difficult to tell because fire can come in more than one way. Um, we could develop tools for various kinds of cooking. There could be additions of machines, additions of tools, additions of temperatures, additions of food, even. And it does get pretty tricky to put on the thumb of it where cooking should be in this day and age. Do you know why I speak slow in this video? I speak slow in this video because this is the maximum amount of time possible given between you and me on where the sounds can locate the ears and where the ears can locate the mouth between my mouth and your ears, and in a sense, my mouth with your mouth, when it comes to where the fluid connection exists with talking and listening. And that's why I did that pre-subject part of the video to begin with this video. Drive-through customers are not always very nice, huh? Maybe some of you are workers who work in fast food restaurants and you get tired of trying to listen to customers who cannot complete their words. Have you ever been on a speaker with someone on a telephone and you cannot understand this person on the speaker because the person cannot complete the words and cannot complete the sounds and cannot complete the effects of language? It's a defect. It is. It's a defect of communications. miscommunications are likely to go on when somebody does not know where the sounds are going. You know, sure. There is the Wendy's grilled chicken wrap, and it is a really hot, juicy, and fresh product from Wendy's. But then again, at times, corporations, like the Wendy's Corporation, for example, do need to rely on the customers as much as they can to get going on the cooking. And now I will say this: kiosks do not always work. And that is because to use the kiosk correctly in a Wendy's restaurant, you must know how to type with your fingers. Uh-oh. Definitely an uh-oh. So now we have some customers who not only do not know how to speak English properly, they also do not know how to type correctly on a kiosk because they do not know how to type correctly on their phones. And I predict in the future there's going to be more trouble to be had with these kiosk machines. And the kiosk machines will cause more confusion in some areas rather than just simply less confusion. Whew. And as evidence of how bad it is with the world of literature, let me re-speak. Let me speak again. Whew. Yeah, the Wendy's chicken wrap does have very good chicken and very good lettuce and very good cheese and very good tortilla. Although I would say the cheese is the less effective of the wrap recipe, and the chicken dominates in this Wendy's chicken wrap recipe. And I think quality can be reached better the with improving on the cheese in the future, and maybe even with improving on the lettuce and the tortilla. It seems like The grilled chicken is in turmoil right now with the Wendy's chicken wrap because of how the chicken stands out as the most fundamental, and the rest of the chicken wrap, although tasting of ranch, does get into some flip flop texture problems when it comes to having those combinations of the ingredients shifting and shuffling inside the tortilla wrapper unit. And the chicken wrap does go well with the fries at Wendy's to an extent, although I would prefer chili or baked potato. And definitely, some Wendy's restaurants do not like to prepare baked potatoes for their customers. And I think Wendy's needs to improve on respecting the menu's input and output of electricity. It is very important that Wendy's workers respect the input and output of electricity for their machines. We live in a technological age, and we are in the pilot zone with our vehicle industry. Our diets are becoming more and more like diets to be expected for astronauts who go to the moon. Rather than referring to raw foods, food companies are referring to vitamins and minerals and molecules and atoms and parts because of the processing of food, hunger, and thirst for the NASA like industry of vehicle technological generations to come. And electric vehicles are likely to take more dominance in the future as we shift from gasoline to the better reach of electricity. Although I'm not really sure how many buses there are going to be or how many trucks there are going to be. Definitely there will be improvement of traffic somehow as government tries to organize and reorganize the traffic units. I give a toast to that and hope that our traffic situation improves in the future, of course. So, with that understanding of Wendy's restaurants and with their locations for the grilled chicken wrap, I give the grilled chicken wrap at Wendy's 3 stars out of 5. That's my rating for the Wendy's grilled chicken wrap. The grilled ranch chicken wrap at Wendy's. I give it that rating. 3 stars out of 5. It's not that great, but it's not that poor either. It's right on the money and it bangs with a buck, and I give a toast to that for tonight, and hopefully the pallet industry will get better as time improves the age of the quality at Wendy's.